The Sahel spans the width of Africa, a geopolitical frontier masking an astonishing reality. Beneath this sweeping desert lies one of the most concentrated reservoirs of untapped wealth on the planet. We are talking about Mali's massive gold reserves, Niger's dense uranium deposits, Mauritania's iron ore, and limitless corridors of solar energy. Yet the nations sitting on top of this abundance have been locked in a stubborn paradox. Despite holding world-class assets, the region remains paralyzed by severe poverty and cycles of systemic debt. This happens because of the extractive trap. The traditional global financial system only assigns value to African resources after they are dug up and exported. To get the credit they need to survive, these nations have been forced to trade away their future for immediate, high-interest liquidity. Recently, that dynamic reached a breaking point. Across the Sahel, governments have expelled foreign military forces and firmly rejected decades of external intervention. Instead, they established the Alliance of Sahel States, drawing a hard line to forge a unified, sovereign political front. But drawing borders on a map doesn't pay the bills. Political independence is an illusion without financial autonomy. The question they faced was blunt. How do you generate national prosperity without extracting a single stone? The answer lies in a new economic doctrine called natural capital sovereignty. It proposes a complete inversion of how wealth is recognized, assigning hard financial value to resources before they are ever touched. To make this work, Sahel nations deploy satellite imaging, ground sensors, and AI modeling to meticulously map underground gold, lithium, and solar corridors. Local technicians then calibrate these readings. They aren't guessing, they are building a mathematically proven, definitive map of unmined value. This removes the reliance on volatile commodity exports. Instead of hoping a foreign company will dig up their minerals to generate revenue, the state can scientifically prove the exact worth of its latent national wealth to the global market. Knowing what you have is only half the battle. If the institutions holding that data are vulnerable to corruption or foreign capture, the wealth will still be drained. So the Sahel is building national resource registers. These are decentralized, immutable databases designed to hold the verified natural capital data out of the reach of political manipulation. By securing this inventory on a blockchain ledger, the data becomes an undeniable, tamper-proof financial asset. By quantifying these reserves under national law, the state establishes a new, verifiable credit ceiling. It's no longer guessing at its wealth. It's presenting a locked digital collateral that global lenders cannot ignore. Here is where the valuation turns into actual, spendable liquidity. With the ledger securing the assets, the regional central bank can confidently issue sovereign credit against them. They created the Sahel digital currency, its supply strictly tied to proven, unmined assets. Smart contracts automate this issuance. If a reserve is ecologically compromised, the system instantly tightens the money supply. This algorithmic discipline creates the price stability needed to survive. This stability is what makes the technology usable for everyday trade, pricing goods in a currency that won't lose value overnight. In Ouagadougou, a fashion entrepreneur settles transactions via a QR code that anchors her profit to her country's proven assets. The outcome is a closed-loop system where internal wealth funds internal growth. This reduces the need for expensive foreign loans, allowing local businesses to scale while the minerals that underpin their currency remain safely underground. Financial independence based on preservation alters the contract between a government and its people. When the land's value is tied to its intact state, the incentives for both the citizen and the state shift toward stewardship. Local communities are now equipped with democratic voting platforms, allowing them to decide exactly how to leverage small fractions of their verified, unmined wealth. They can choose to trade a percentage of their solar potential credits to fund off-grid mobile health clinics and new schools, completely bypassing the need for foreign debt. True sovereignty takes hold when citizens can rely on public institutions built directly on their preserved heritage rather than their exploited labor. The Sahel's model offers a replicable blueprint for the entire global south, adaptable to the lithium flats of South America or the dense rainforests of Southeast Asia. Economic power in the 21st century is no longer defined by how quickly a nation can extract and exhaust its resources, but by its capacity to value, protect, and leverage a preserved Earth.